All right. That's why when the wildfires started to break out, I got nervous because me talking about California volcanoes gets me in trouble. But remember, before the year, I said there was a 75% chance of a major earthquake on the West Coast and a volcano eruption. And next year it goes up to 95%. We still got 2 months left. And when I woke up today, I had a hard time logging into my YouTube account, but I got it fixed. So if you want to support me, the absolute best way to do it is through the mail. T. Lewison, 5430 Birdwood Road, number 416, Houston, Texas, 77096. I got a PayPal, a Venmo, a Cash App, a Patron. And if you make a donation, I will mention your name from here to the third. And thank you, Kenneth B. I appreciate it. And I appreciate all the Florida love. And I get more hacking from California than I do support. But I still cover you guys the same and try and save California lives and invite all cool Californians to move to Texas or somewhere safer. Okay, we're playing the hurricane, no hurricane game. Some people like it, some people don't. As you can see, we still have a central low area down here. And this system, Olga, and we got Pablo, I believe. Either way, it is going to bring a whole lot of rain to Mississippi and then states north of that. And this system has a chance to continue to deepen in severity as it crosses over land. Sure, yeah, it breaks all the hurricane rules, but still. And so, it doesn't have much time before landfall. I would guess maybe 12 hours, maybe 8. So it's not going to make a much bigger difference. I don't think we're going to see it increase to something major, but I would stay aware either way if you are in its path. And so it's weird because they got because it's going to make landfall and push through here, but they have the major rainfall happening up through here, and then as it goes out the east coast. So be ready. And this just kicks off a really weird week. You have the Black Moon Lilith energy tonight and tomorrow. Then you have a new moon. Then you have Devil's Night on the 30th. Then you have Halloween on the 31st. And then you have Mercury retrograde also on October 31st. And then you have Mars visible in the sky November 1st. So it's going to be a wild, wild week. And the darker bad guy energies will probably get some bonus points. So be ready. And we have been super lucky this hurricane season, and I do believe we have added a layer of atmospheric defense where they separate the low from the convection and the moisture, which doesn't allow the storms to rapidly intensify. They've been doing what they can for this one, but it has been short-lived, and so it has more chance for development. So people are like, hurricane? And I'm saying it because the low is right here, and it's already a tropical storm, and the next step would be a hurricane. So if it intensifies in any way, shape, or form, or drops 4 more millibars, it will officially be a hurricane. And I've been saying it, we need to be looking out for a hurricane around the 25th anyways, and it doesn't really make that much of a difference. And then we got Pablo Honey over here, Radiohead, one of the best bands of all time. All right, so this is the Euro. And, it's got 75 mile per hour winds. We're going to take it. This would have it crossing into Louisiana. This has it making landfall in Louisiana. This says 5 o'clock on Saturday. So definitely has time to intensify before then. And so we need to keep an eye on this the next 24 hours. That's the Euro. Although, wait. This would have just 70 mile per hour winds. But remember, I would guess there's a chance it could be Category 2. If it does get to Category 1, we will keep you posted. The GFS has it making landfall pretty much near Lake Charles. But it says it's making landfall now, and we know it's down here. I got to admit, I'm a little rattled. Because it's just like, man, 2 years of bringing people to the truth, just getting kicked in the nuts all the time by bad guys. Wears on me. And I haven't had a good luck kissing forever. Although, let me change. What would we like to get your dream girl? What are we talking about? Yeah, so this has it making landfall on the NAM. Around 1 p.m. on Saturday. So, yeah, I mean, this thing could definitely drop 4 more millibars, Okay. And so, yes, you have major flood warnings for all of South Louisiana, Mississippi, parts of Alabama. And remember, it has a chance to strengthen. It's going to be some choppy waves. And I'm Awake will be on the night shift covering this for everybody all the time. But as you can see, it still marks the low as pretty low in the Gulf, so it still has room for development. We have some major rain bands in here. I think the totals we've been showing so far are probably going to be exceeded. This is just showing us the rainfall that is making it in now. The only problem is these radars chop off the rain somewhere in the Gulf. That's why people be like, man, I don't see that thing on the radar. It's because the radar coverage doesn't cover everything. Some people be like, hurricanes don't exist because it's not on the radar. It's like, man, you found one radar out of all of them. But I guarantee you that the rain is real. But like I said, I think atmospheric defense is highly improved, so I don't think we'll see any type of major rapid intensification, but we should change our stance once this hurricane season is over. Like, for example, if we don't get hit by any major hurricanes, I don't think we're going to get hit by any major hurricanes next year. That may be a problem we've solved, kind of like asteroids. When I first started doing this, we had that 2015 asteroid in Russia. We put a lot of focus on asteroids. We haven't had any asteroid problems since. Last 3 years, have put a lot of focus on hurricanes, and now we may have solved the hurricane problem for the United States. And maybe they can work Brexit out and shit. And so we can share that technology with other people. So, I'm staying on top of this. I love you guys. Man, what a weird world. Yeah, any support. And I'll, for the next week or 10 days, maybe even a month, anybody who wants to reward me for 7 years of kick-ass THORness, all the work and love and sacrifice I put into this thing, I'd appreciate it. I'd appreciate you guys. Thank you again, Kenneth. And this is just a situation that needs to be monitored. Regardless of any more development, it's still going to be a major problem as we have a lot of moisture in the Gulf. So, Pablo, honey, I'm a creep. I'm a widow. What the hell am I doing here? Looks like it's trying to start to spin, but I don't, they've been doing a pretty good job of preventing it from becoming massive hurricane season, so hopefully that will continue. Then you have your next storm moving in, and which would be blizzardy, and some models are showing it as being a big problem as it moves out. This will continue to strengthen as it moves up through the coasts, and like a lot of these states are still in the cone of effects. And then this is going to cause rain for the entire coast. Will need to be monitored. Yeah, it's definitely a situation. We definitely got a lot of rain moving through, and it is definitely going to be a stormy week. So everybody stay cool. All right, we'll look at the models because that's what the ladies love, and I aim to please. Okay, so you can see the low moves up. This would be 997, which would be 1 millibar lower than it is now, and this is 24 hours from now. So, and then it moves straight north and then pushes out with some heavier rain moving through New York. And then look at those isobars, which means more windy events. And watch the isobars through California. They're going to be getting more. They are going to be under probably another power shutdown today through the weekend with major wildfires there. And then this would be the 31st. So you got a wet Halloween for the southeast and northeast. And that looks like a pretty big, nasty, major storm. We'll continue to talk about. This is 6 days from now. Causing big problems. And then it should calm down for a little while, but everything changes so fast these days. We will have to stay on top of it. And then it'll be kind of winter. But yeah, the 7th is kind of another period we'll be watching heavily. And then around the 14th, that would bring sleet and snow into Texas. I hope we get a snow day this year. Look at that. I think we will. Maybe me and my dream girl could have a white Christmas. But that's me thinking too ahead of time. All right. You guys are super duper fantastic. Awesome. And if the bad guys do get me, know that I did my best. That's all you can ask. If you want to support me, I love the letters. 7 years. And like I said, from now on, I will put people's name in. I will say thank you to Kenneth. Thank you to everybody, really. I mean, I've loved this job, even though it's been frustrating. And I've loved being able to tell you guys the truth in a time where truth is dangerous. And so few people speak it. Volcanoes, bro. Volcanoes. Gas giants on the same side. Earthquakes. But at least our atmospheric defense has gotten better. All right. I love you guys. I will be on top of things, and hopefully I'll be chatty tonight. Stay cool. And God bless everyone, and let's have a good weekend.